Welcome, welcome. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alba La Pantera. Welcome. We just gonna see what the vibe is. Obviously, now, okay, for those of you that have been on this channel and those of you who are new to the channel, the vibration we're going to be looking at is more so the accountability we are taking or holding ourselves accountable for what we experience because it is a reflection of us. So, this should make it much easier to determine whether the message resonates with you. So, level up. The moment has come to level up. Upon entering, hit that Mars button, thumbs up button, cleanse yourself virtually. Okay. But yes, so here we are. Messages for the collective. Take what resonates, don't make it fit. Welcome once again. Let's begin. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, protectors, warriors. They guide and protect me. Pay attention to your synchronicities. Right in the midst of all of that, I connect my heart and soul to the awareness, further awareness of these messages that are going to come through synchronicities for the collective. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Protectors, warriors, ascended masters, spirit guides, higher self. Let's roll. Okay. So, wow, Gemini, Libra, air sign. No. They got the. Give me 1 second. This Virgo's heating, all right. Plan everything in order. Like that. Let's just see what the vibe is. Fourth house. Mars. So the message for the collective. Be prepared, collective, to be surprised. That keeps coming up. It's going to be quite the surprise. For some of you, it may even be bittersweet, but that's more than okay. Obviously, feel what you feel. But know that you're rewriting your story in this new cycle. as we just have, as we just had 4114, new moon of Virgo. What is 4114? So it may seem like, don't let the illusion fool you. All these messages go on times. You gonna see. So you already know the vibes. I need to look at this number though. And we got the 11th house. So Mars speaks about your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So much You're about to be presented with something that's more reliable. And I'm getting that this pause that's happening, it's whether you'll recognize this. That which is approaching you or what you're attracting is reliable. So this would be those of you who may be stopping yourself from experiencing the life you want to experience because you may feel as though there's still certain things you may have to heal from. Granted, some of you may, but the energy I'm picking up on is those of you who may feel as though you still have something to heal from that has already been healed. And it's time for you to wake up and enjoy that which you have sowed. You're going to reap what you have sowed. Vesta. Ooh, Vesta. First of all, Vesta speaks of where order and chaos meet. So that's that Mars energy. Okay. Ooh. Somebody on my right shoulder. I just smell the park, grass, a field. I can smell a field. Mars and Cancer. Some of you with Mars and Cancer need to get some of this energy out by getting to the grass and doing a workout in the grass. If you are working out right now, anywhere you have a Cancer placement, 4th house placement, the message right now I'm getting that is to go in the grass and get the energy out that you may have pent up. Release it. Once you release that energy, you'll be able to have more room for what you want to bring into your life. Yeah. So you just have to be sure about what it is you want to bring into your life. So that way you do make space for it. Release the time frame of it. Because the more quote unquote time you're giving yourself, the more time you're also giving yourself to delay the fruits of your labor. A verb, something you would have to do. Yo, OUB Tulsa 66 to 17. That's real. Wow. Anyway, 11:01 on the timer. Hold on. Let me see what's going on here. Gemini, Mars. Use and action of willpower also speaks of Mars energy. So with Cancer, Gemini, right? This could be a situation where this is either speaking of your home, transportation, transporting something, traveling, networking, distribution, home, family, your roots, ancestors with the Cancer energy. Okay. Some of you may have been feeling emotional and sensitive, wanting to be nurtured. Well, more so nurturing. Because you've reached this point of noticing so much about where you've come from, why you experience what you experience, what it basically planted within you, and what you're seeing that has grown from it, which is you, a much deeper part of your subconscious. So it's, I was telling somebody this the other day about seeing the number 7, us being in the 7 year, right? And the different points of directions, how there's 7 levels to everything that is physical or that we appear to know that is there. There's 7 levels to it. You know? Now I'm seeing your comments. What up, though? I love you too, Roya. Mona Geisha, from benevolent to Mona Geisha. I hear that. Just liked and subs. Okay, so this Cancer and Gemini, right? Use and action of one's willpower. What are you willing to do with what it is that you know, the skill set that you have, what it is that you know? What are you willing to do? Okay. And the way you're going to use your feelings in bringing this forward. The way you're going to bring your feelings in is okay. So the way this is coming in now, the way you're going to bring your feelings in, you're being able now to really see everything that you are thinking about. You're able to see what it is that you're thinking about, which will now change it into something that you know, because you can see it. Where you're seeing it doesn't matter. The point is you can see it. So now it's real. But now some of you are recognizing certain parts of yourself where this vision, this seeing can appear in different ways that you didn't even know existed, that you may have to keep quiet about. What's this? Saturn. You may have learned that you had to keep quiet about it after the lesson, the way you learned it was being rejected. Having so much power, so much knowledge, testing it out, sometimes not even knowing, moments you didn't know you were testing it out, and also moments that you did, you had other people involved that weren't aware of the knowledge that you were asking them about, so it didn't make sense. So therefore, it is something that is just shouldn't be, or it's not real. The moment you begin to go within, or the moment you begin to go within, if this is something you're going to be doing coming up, these upcoming weeks, or whenever you decide to go into this hermit mode within yourself, going within yourself, hermit mode, and experiencing from an observer's point of view everything you have experienced along the journey of the challenges that you had to experience in order for you to gain wisdom, one, and then apply it. So now I'm hearing the number 9, that there were certain things that you experienced 3 times, 3 specific things or 3 significant things that you experienced 3 times. Because this is more so, okay, letting go, realizing you let go, and then healing from both. So three different significant things happen in that way. Knowing that you had to do something, healing from that, recognizing that you healed from that, healing from that. And then noticing that you're about to experience a life without certain things from the past that may make you, bring you to a point of a certain emotion, but let it. Don't stop yourself from releasing that emotion. As long as it's not hurting you or anyone around you or anything or anything around you or you're good. You're more than good. That's the goal. You know? So let's say this has to do with the home and siblings. The location of your home allowed you to gain your physical strength, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. The location. And your siblings played a major role in you accepting challenges to gain wisdom. There's an activation right now that's happening amongst some of you in here right now of your higher self, where it's said, okay, as I just said what I said. And it felt amazing too. Welcome. So let's see what this energy is all about. Woman holding a coin, blossoming abundance. That's your 9 right there. Sorry, excuse me, too high. That's your 9 right there. Hold on, I want to see, what are you showing me right here for the collective? What is this going on as far as the part, and then the manhood? blossoming abundance, and with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is clear as day, going from the Queen of Pentacles finally into the Empress. So this is you now becoming this, I heard serial entrepreneur. And I feel as though it's coming through that way because of Virgo season, and Virgo is work, perfecting, analyzing, or habit, ritual. 423, strong Taurus energy too. It's a major step out of lack mentality. This is part 3 of stepping out of the lack mentality. No longer in denial. But the man holding a coin, no longer in denial when it comes to intuitive abilities. So, let's see. What are these abilities? What are these abilities? $22.42. So I was just about to tell you this. You're about to recognize why it's important to know what it means for you to be still. You specifically within your own body, what that feeling is. What are these abilities? Wow. Quantum leaping frog. With the lizard here, very subtle, picking up on very subtle energy. Picking up on subtle energies. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a feeling of every organ within your body being rejuvenated. You're inhaling and exhaling like you've never, ever before. You don't know what this is. No one ever told you what this was or what this experience is to breathe this way. But this breathing has something to do with stepping outside of time. So this is stepping within other dimensions or other elements without that element causing any harm to you. This could also be you and your ability of becoming the shaman that you know you are. Self-initiated. And this self-initiation is between you and your ancestors. Once again, having to do with going into other realms beyond time. clearing, cleansing, healing of the heart. And then we got Gemini that came out. So this has to do with the siblings energy. What do I mean by the siblings energy? So when it came to your physical strength, the buildup of your physical strength, drive, strength, and fighting spirit, where you live, the location, very significant to build your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. When it came to you accepting challenges to gain wisdom, your siblings were significant. And the objective of that significance of those siblings was to teach you clearing, cleansing, and healing. Their signs are very important so you can know what's happening, so you can know what this is for you. Thanks, you, mama. Three of Pentacles, 909. Three of Pentacles, Mars, right there, in Capricorn, right here. What is that about? This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving, and may concern family, a mother, or a child. What is that letter in there? Why I feel like crying? Why do I want to cry right now? I said, what is that letter? And it said about the crossroads, how to get through the world through the crossroads. Let me see something. Hold on. What is that? Death Valley or something like that? The dead woman, the dead old lady's something body back there, and then okay, hold on. Something I just said that. Okay, I was about to. I'm gonna go to the Divine Feminine deck. I gotta see. Ooh. Sheesh. Okay. Who's this woman? Something about this one here. And this contract, that paper with the frog, and knowing what we know of the prophetess of true power. I call back my power from all times and all places. I am my own. Uh-huh. Queen Esther, tribe of Benjamin, is significant. Um, These readings ain't for everybody. Ain't for everybody. Where did this come from? Show me more about her. Where did this come from? Give me more about this energy. Where did this come from? The water element, the water gods and goddesses. Where did this come from? Reflection, kindness, compassion, Pisces specifically. Neptune. Which is bringing through all this major cleanup. You could be seeing a lot of fours. I just heard gutter. Clearing out the gutter. Syrians, responsibilities, lessons growing up. Either slow down or you gain the ability to slow down time. Able to slow down time. Empress to goddess. Okay. Eon, first deacon. I heard coming back. Reincarnated within a reincarnated incarnation. So you're here. There's a part of you reincarnating that's allowing you to get out of neutral. Slowing down time. You notice the 00 on the clock. 33:22 on the timer just now. Pull 1 to 3 oracle cards. I'm going to pull 1 to 3 oracle cards. Let the vibe seduce you, not the words. Here you will see the intent of the energy that, yes, you attract. So let me pull out some romance angels so I can see what's happening here. Now I keep seeing Raphael, Archangel Raphael. This is wild right now. Shit's out of control. No, it's not out of control. It's in control. We're getting to know each other. Getting to know each other. Let the vibe seduce you, not the words. Honeymoon. Let the vibe seduce you, not the words. Love yourself first. This is for those of you out of the honeymoon stage. Let go of control issues. Let your friends help you. Let your core values that you now have and no longer have help you make a decision. So when it comes to you making a decision and accepting or asking for support from others, okay? Think of and see those core values that you let go of that no longer served you, and now that you have to make a decision. Because if you pick up on a vibration, you're going to realize that you're going back to something that is causing you to repeat a cycle when that is not no longer for you. So this is bringing something from an older cycle into something new. Whether this is someone new or rebuilding a partnership. That was 3. Because the honeymoon card came out this way in reverse. Love yourself first in order to let go of control issues. I heard for some of you, boredom triggers your insecurity. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Boredom triggers your insecurity. That's why. So see, honey. Let's get out of that energy though. You feel me? Because your prayers have been heard and answered. That which has wounded you has also the great potential to heal you. Okay? Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they who indulge in it shall eat the fruit of it. Proverbs 18:21, 36:55. Lean towards your heart being as light as a feather. Where your mind goes, your frequency grows, your frequency evolves. Now, you don't control your mind, you control your thoughts. Because it's the thoughts that is going through the mind. Look at the mind as the heart. It does its own thing. It's under its own law. That's wild. The heart is under its own law. That's where the feeling of crying came from. Because the heart has its own laws. So the journey of life is feeling as though is that reconnection to the heart will show you a life of what most people feel don't exist because of how rare it is, immortality. But if you really think about it, right? This shit can go so deep. This is so. Mm. Because you get to that point, you'll come across to others as someone that is extremely heartless because of the way that you are able to see beyond time, the law of it itself, to be able to see beyond time. You know what I mean? So once you in that space, there's many beings already here in this realm that are doing that, and some of you are in here right now. You know what I'm saying? So you're able to, or you may not even realize that can sometimes get you to a point where you're wondering, fuck, what is it? But sometimes you really just have to sit there, be real still, be real quiet. That's why it's important to have a sacred space. And you'll 40, you'll recognize the level of strength you have when it comes to your courage to do something you're afraid to do or unable to do and still do it. When you see that you're able to do that or you're on the path of doing something of that nature, it changes your whole focal point on what life is to you. And at that point, you have to now use your discernment as to who you're going to start having conversations or communication with about what it is that you're doing, or just about anything, not even so much about what you're doing, just conversations. Because it can dim the energy that you're picking up on in order for you to connect to this swirl, this your own world, your vortex that allows you to bring in all your manifestations. And you'll notice because you'll test this out. With things you know that's going to occur. You know what I'm saying? You send something off because you know it's going to go to that location because you're sending it off in the mail. Not the best example. So what would be the best example? You are, let's see. You would be something as simple as, okay, I'm talking to you right now and I'm seeing the Nine of Wands. I start shuffling my deck of cards. Nine of Wands comes right on out. I have to say that out loud. Some of you, this has been happening when you're not even saying it. And that's also for some of you who are also readers, probably so one of those humps you have to get over in terms of you know what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're about that life when it comes to your cards. You say what you say and your cards talk back. And it happens to you in your daily life where you're just walking around thinking about something, the shit happens and you don't want to tell the person that you're with, oh, this happened or this happened. You thought it, you this happened. You just thought about it, but right before it happened, you just didn't say it and you wanted to say it because you already know they're gonna be like, oh, you always saying something like that. I don't know. That could just be one or two of you in here or whatever. But that definitely came up as a message. Okay. So let's see. One to 5 days within the next 2 months. Something you do within the next 1 to 5 days is going to impact what's occurring within the next 2 months. Let's see. Before we go into the next spiritual ability. Next 1 to 5 days. Oh, it goes an invitation, Knight of Cups. Changes what happens within the next 2 months. Oh, rhyme alert for that ass. Queen of Pentacles. This could have to do with a job, a proposal, getting that approval, but an increase on what you asked for. Average pension age keep going up. I'm done. See what I'm saying? Something is just in that way. I said increase. The next song, the mindset, average, whatever, something going up. Increase. I meant to keep you out there. I didn't mean to put you back there like that. So some of you may not take this offer. That's what's happening. It's going. What's happened? Okay, so what happens within the next 2 months from not accepting the offer? Like, what happens within the next? Yeah, somebody's not taking an offer. An offer. An author. This could be a writer. Some of you not accepting your calling to write. Within the next 2 months. You don't take that. You know why? Because you know it wasn't the fucking 10 of Pentacles. That's, you know what? I'm out of here. I ain't playing with y'all today. Now, let me see. It's over for that. Okay. Could be a Scorpio. This really feels, this is a major investment. This could be a major investor. This is a major investor. Because you got the woman holding the coin, blossom in abundance, the man holding the coins at the bottom of the deck. You planted the seed. This could have been something that you planted the last new moon in Virgo. And you're 1 year in. Things are just now beginning to bud. She said, Spirit, there go the Queen of Pentacles. One more blood clot again. Oh, shit. There she goes. She was like, yeah, I'm back up. Wait a minute, what? So this comes back? Increase. This could be something you rejected that comes back with another offer, a major offer. In any area of life. Doesn't have to be work. Oh, look, the mighty. Someone's still choosing independence. Let me see. The mental strategy of somebody's choosing independence big time. Because whoever this is has mastered astral projection. You fucker, you. This is great. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's what's up. But okay. I'm telling you, that's the spiritual gift, the quantum leap. What did they let go of in order to achieve this? What do they let go of? What do they release? The High Priestess? What do they release when it comes to the High Priestess? I feel as though this has to do with holding back the gift. To be able to quantum leap. Slow down time. The strategy that's going to be put into play is going to go global. I mean, there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So much so that anything that you were a part of is going to see that what you have invented or innovated is something that they can utilize. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. This is making something more convenient and bringing in more revenue. Yeah. We have the Eight of Wands. Came out sideways right on top of the Queen, I almost said Queen of Swords. For some of you, this could be a specific partner in your life that you may still have a energetic connection to, that you're being asked to release because it is not in alignment to where you're going next. It was a part of your journey, yes, but not your entire journey. There could be issues with communication, Mercury retrograde, but those issues were the whatever those issues were is what you got to the bottom of and did the clearing. And now you have the Nine of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. Now you're able to integrate your life path, your beliefs. And this is what's bringing in this emotional fulfillment and access for you to manifest. I don't want to say quicker because you being able to manifest at a different speed that's much faster, quicker. You would be disconnecting from, I would say, the 3D perception of time. Yes. Trust the gut, because I wasn't going to say that. The Sun, the Strength card, Queen of Cups. Having the strength and courage to start this all over. Doing it correctly from the Holy Grail. The worst case scenario to telephone. There it goes, telephone. The worst case of telephone. Has been wiped out clean. Everybody get the same message at the same time. Let's go to the next ability, okay? Shout out to the frog. No longer having us hanging, okay? You feel me? Let's see what the next. Ability is. Okay, I'm glad that teary-eyed energy went away. Feels proud ancestorish tears. And from the text, you already know the frog. In order for that baby to leap, it can't carry a heavy load. Oh, wait till this Mercury shadow period goes on by, because boy, I'm not blaming it on you, Mercury, but shit. Okay. Because it feels it's Mercury getting on Mercury at this point. Just picture Mercury slapping something, not realizing that something that it slaps itself right back. This is what this energy is giving me right now with these words. The frog. They tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. Drink water, mind your business. Yeah. I'll just be This card serves as a reminder that water helps us cleanse. It'll wax your ass up right about this earth too. Frogs are meant to carry a heavy load. So let me tell you something. Anywhere you go, if you are working a 9 to 5 and they giving you shit that is loaded, you on this channel, listen. Tell them, excuse me, pump them brakes real quick. Pump them motherfuckers real quick. Okay? You gonna take all that shit right back to it all. Fuck you got it. Don't come back up. Don't come back over here. Okay? Yeah. I'm just saying. Big Sag energy all day, every day. You already know the vibes. Ooh, Palace Athena. The next ability, Fire Ants. Why does just gave me an annoying vibe though? This just annoyed me. This could be one of those abilities that no longer serve you. Oh, shiznity. That's the perfect example of doing something, not realizing how much of a reflection it is, and it's happening immediately back to oneself. Because these fire ants work hard. You know what I'm saying? They stronger than us, but they're smaller than us. But when it comes to their laws and their world, they're much stronger than us, but they're smaller than us. But are they? Because we're probably just as small to them as they are to us. We don't know. Just saying. That's my point of view of one of them, no veil being here. Where these right here. Wow. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Definitely let that shit go because there's a certain order. Let me see this. Show me the energy of this. Why did this come out? That's what you have to clear, though. It's the following of orders. Whose orders? Why? Most people don't ask why because they got the ass whooped for asking why. But it depends on who you ask and where you're at and what you're under. What you've been eating, what you've been drinking. What is the energy of this? The thinking woman, strategy, rest and rejuvenation. That's the high priestess. Clear as day as I saw that, just showed me the high priestess with the Four of Swords card. Okay. Tell me more about this energy. Following orders, the thinking woman, strategy, rest and rejuvenation here for the collective. currently no longer following orders, moving on, moving forward. Bars. The challenge is strength. Why is the challenge strength? King of Wands, Leo. That's whose order this is, that someone has to let go that they've been following. Either a fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or certain value that you have to let go of, or certain value that's connected to why you're willing to do certain things. Once you disconnect from that value, it no longer resonates with your programming, your system, so you could no longer compute it and have that reality in your life. What's at the basis of this? Not walking away from this. That's crazy. What's in the immediate past here? Show me more about the basis of this. Judgment. Yeah. So this fire ant, something is in order that what? Give me a second. Let's see. Order Hymen Optera. Huh? Hymen Optera. Hymen Yoni Optera. Optical. There's a purge and annihilation of parasites. Okay, let me have the Three of Swords here. I tell you right now what's popping. Look at that. The World card comes out. So if the challenge is the strength for you to move forward, to make the proper judgment, to close out this cycle, judgment about what exactly? I know that's not, okay, that's the Three of Pentacles, which we saw with the frog earlier, but what's this? Four of Pentacles. I just clearly heard false sense of what a legacy is, or the way of building one's legacy, because this is stepping away to build one's legacy. But at the basis of your spread, the foundation of your whole entire message right now with this ability of the fire ants, which is about following orders, and with the first one coming out as the frog, which is about clearing, cleansing, and healing, you're healing from following certain orders that it clears up a certain part of your brain And it causes a major shift in your entire body through all of your systems. What's next? Three of Wands, something's on the way. What is this on the way? Ace of Cups, I love it. I love this for you. Unconditional love. Supreme unconditional love. Fountain of youth. I'm also getting the big W, a win. Okay. Mental clarity as well with that bird up there. But let's see, what's the advice? What are you advising the collective to do? One, don't force this. Yeah, free will. Ooh. Okay. This is a major completion of a cycle where you're seeing your first essence of a tribe, your home. Why you had who you had around you, what cycles you had to close out. Why it was important for you to close out those cycles so you can close out a cycle with certain people that you made it with in relationships. And once you closed out those cycles, now you're seeing how many different doors you're able to open that have always actually been open, but more so now you have the vision that is connected to where that door is. So now there's a connection. So when it comes to this advice with the Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer, you got free will, but you're being guided to trust what you value in terms of the way you want to feel in matters of love, because love is on its way to you anyway. It's just a matter of deciding if this is something you're going to do. What's in the environment here? Look at that, Ten of Pentacles. What's in the environment here for the collective regarding this? The Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, has won this race now. Virgo, what's in your environment? Virgo, this may have something to do with work. Make sure whatever it is that you're doing most of your day is what you love to do, because you are programming yourself based on what you're doing most of the day, or anything that you do throughout the day, think, feel, you're programming yourself with that energy. So when it comes to the work that you do, you just make sure, if it's something that you don't want, you put your game plan in order and stop procrastinating, put your game plan in order, do what you do. If it's something, a place where you want to advance, that you want to advance now, new moon in Virgo has just gave us that energy to build on that, so that the next 6 months, come Pisces season, full moon in Virgo, you can have that promotion that you want. So that way when the springtime come, real New Year's 320, you out here lit, doing what you do. Because the biggest question in doing what you want to do and having what you want to do what you want to do is when. That's in your hands now. That is literally in your hands. When something occurs that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment is in your hands now. So now that you know that, okay, this is basically your 6 months is from new moon in Virgo to full moon in Virgo to put that work in. Just put it that way, to put that work in on what it is that you want to do, the life you want to create. Show me more about this environment card with the Knight of Pentacles. You're so welcome, beloved. I'm going to put one more ability because obviously I feel as though this next card, as far as the ability, is what you are stepping into, because the completion is at the forefront of your mind, or crowning the reading. We have here Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So you got Mercury in Virgo. Okay. So this is someone who is great with herbs, knows how to speak into herbs, or okay. While you're on a trip or while you're traveling, I'm feeling that you're meeting someone, but this has to do with when you go to eat, going to eat. But this definitely has something to do with herbs. This could even be a sudden invitation from, just someone that you normally would think up with, just to go out, grab some lunch real quick. And in that moment, that was a fated moment to have that lunch, to come across this energy that you're going to come across in your environment, either Mercury ruled, heavily Mercury ruled, Virgo, or Gemini, because that's what's here: Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. But now I'm noticing that this Eight of Swords is here at this bottom of the deck. So that's Gemini. Self-sabotaging thoughts. Some of you may have to be mindful either of a Gemini or certain siblings when it comes to a longer path, a path taking longer than it had to. And when I say be mindful or take note of, is the way you're responding to that. The way you're responding to that. Because the more hatred, the more sadness you have towards that situation, the more you're going to encounter that in other relationships in your life. Or the longer it's going to take, or the more steps or breaks you're going to put on your path when it comes to getting to your destination. You're just prolonging it, basically. Show me the energy of this Knight of Swords. Show me the energy of the Knight of Swords. Attachment. Clear as day. I don't even need to pull that for the Knight of Pentacles, because that's, you can feel it. Yeah. So there's certain things you're going to be doing next. You're treat it as sacred as it is in terms of the order. Because when it comes to certain orders, there's certain things you can't do and telling other people what you're doing, what's going on in your order, because then that's your ass. Feel me? Yeah. So when it comes to what you are doing next, move as if you're creating your own order. You're putting yourself in order. Okay. Look at this. Knight of this King of Swords once again shows up with this Six of Pentacles here. I'm getting that this Knight of Swords knows how to play with the mind, play with someone's mind, and how to give crumbs. So once you remove that program that you had of following a certain order or way of being, now you're able to see the way you were allowing this manipulation or this conversation to even be in your energetic space to begin with. Hopes and fears. In your hopes and fears position now, anything you're hoping for is because you're waiting for something to be created. So you're hoping means that you're looking, searching, when everything is within that you got to bring out to your own creation. In your hopes and fears, you have the wrong choice. Worries about choosing the wrong choice. Well, if you're worried about choosing the wrong choice, you're going to set up your environment with chaos to choose the wrong choice. No more. Focus on that 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. That generational wealth. If we look at this as a 10 of Cups card, this is supreme unconditional love that you can touch, smell, taste, feel. You can measure it to an extent, not fully, ever. But with this 10 of Pentacles right here, there had to be some old traditions that had to be broken down in order to go through to the other side. And the way through was your ability to be able to hear different species, dogs, or pets. Listen, look at that Virgo season. Analyzing what is really time to put to rest once and for all. That's why. This is the outcome. That is the outcome. So if you take this advice of the Two of Cups as the 10 of Pentacles, the Two of Cups as your advice is asking you to trust your values, what you value and the way you feel, valuing your feelings in matters of love, what you're willing to do to feel the way you want to feel, matters of partnerships that have to do with you being vulnerable. Or just animals in general too. The Wheel of Fortune. Now I'm being guided to just pull the next one right now. What's the next ability? Next and final ability? As that's falling onto the ground, tower moment type way. The oyster, that's the hyena. Now, as it came out, I was seeing Kevin Hart. I was seeing Laugh at My Pain. That's what I kept seeing in my head. I kept seeing Laugh at My Pain. So this could be, there goes the whale again. Are you actually ready to laugh at this pain? Are you ready to laugh at this pain? The next ability is the hyena. Are you ready to laugh at this pain? Is that really what you want to do? Is that really the way you feel? Is it amusing? Because if it's amusing, that means you've healed, which is amazing. But you're also noticing that what's in your environment is a result of not being healed from the pain. So the only one that's going to ever be fooled is oneself with your own reality. That's between you and your reality. Okay? Tell yourself, realize, no más, no más. Oh, I can't even find this right now. I'm not even gonna say can't, although I did cancel clear delete. Let's see. Humor with sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to experience your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? What would happen if you took this spiritual ability seriously? Let's see what rabbit hole we're going to take my ass through now. That's quite the question. What if you did? Give us the energy of the hyena. Angel of Strength, Metatron. You would have to be prepared to see. What would you be seeing? Because the fact that pain is involved, this could be quite grotesque. What will you be seeing? Okay. That's the sun. You'll be seeing the sun. Wow. For some of you, obviously, this could also be for someone who has lost a son. That once they accept their gift without any fear or doubt, they'll be able to see their son if they're on the other side. What about the sun? What are they seeing? The journey. I have to pull one more astrology card before I look at what's under this journey card, because I'm getting the vibe that some of you also, the journey, it could be someone's journey to the other side. What would you see as someone's journey to the other side? What would you see? Let me see. The 10th house. You would have a reputation of seeing someone's journey going to the other side. You may already, Sagittarius. You probably already are this way. They may have their levels to it. You may tend to be that person that sees like strange things around people. It may be strange to people. But now it's all making sense. The pain. The pain was a doorway to this ability. I mean, think about it. Most people, it's hard for them to detach from pain because they have to detach from the concept of something's happening to them, not for them. When it's actually happening for them and not to them. So what's on the journey? Oh shit, I didn't even peep that contract. Oh shit, I felt that in my stomach. Okay. A Virgo is very significant, or this Virgo season is very significant, because once the fear is gone, or once the denial of whatever it is that you're experiencing, now my ears are going up because now there's an elevation. Feels like I'm on a feels it's that pressure that the ear feeling that you get when you on a plane. As soon as you wake up to this ability that you have, huh? There's too much happening right now. Not even. Source switches your contract, because this contract card went right in between the sun and the journey. Ears popped. And notice they're both holding something out in their hand too. I want to know more about this sun energy here though. Let's go to where are they? Right here. Our beloved mystic Martians. Something you feel uncomfortable discussing. What would they see if they took their ability seriously? What would they see when it comes to the sun? What would they see? What would they see? The Syrians. Wow. A shame. You'll be able to have a conversation about your responsibilities with this gift, with this ability, the lessons, and why you have to grow up the way you grew up. Wow. So these abilities, the way we pulled them just now, were just the order of what you was clearing from the past, connected to annoyance, or connected to why you follow certain orders or do certain things that it just, it didn't feel right. But as you began to awaken more and more, going through your spiritual awakening, once you got to the dark night of the soul, this is when this started to kick in with the fire ants. You started to have that disconnect from certain orders that you were following. And now, once you took your spiritual ability seriously, there were certain things that you may have laughed at, and notice that immediately as you're laughing, you're breaking down into these tears, which is all great. Do that, cleanse that out, okay? But it's saying here with this sun, if you were to take your spiritual ability seriously, you'll be able to connect deeper with the Syrians, which is card number 19, which is also the sun card. And then we have water. Through the water, the portal is the water. The way you'll be connecting with the sun is through the water. Or you may have a mentor, a spiritual mentor, teacher that could be of significance, that could be of the age of 40, a water element, a water sign. What are they going to be seeing here? Okay. Wow, I just heard the truth regarding the Alpha Draconians and the Tree of Life. 19 32, March 1932. March 1932. I got a story to tell, you know, that I cherish deep. March 1932. This child was kidnapped from his home in Hopewell, New Jersey between 8 and 10 on Tuesday, March 1st, 1932. Chaz A. Lindenberg Jr. Which is Mars Day. What it says, all communications will be treated in confidence. Wanted. In all communications, let's just take out what this is saying here. But as far as what I just picked up on, wanted, you're going to be wanted by people, and all communication will be treated in confidence. When you see what's going on the sun or with the sun, let me see. Yeah, see, because the Alpha Draconians also speaks of cults. However, the message here is don't allow yourself to be pulled back into this old order. That's the order of life that will no longer resonate with the planet. Where are those other cards at? Okay. The RAM right on the screen. 1016. Breathe life. We was talking about this earlier, remember? Breathing in a whole different way. Going to different realms beyond time. This is something you can't speak about to many people. Recalibration of the heart. Being able to go to a depth of consciousness where you're actually able to be there as far as a reality that is physically happening. Waking state while you're asleep. Because as far as the zodiac signs out here, you got Gemini and Cancer. Those are very intuitive signs. I mean, all signs have a level of intuition, you know, so. The North, Aries, go for that adventure. We have the snow, silence, this upcoming winter. You're going to see a lot of growth here. That's going to be in alignment to you reigniting your passion. Speaking of adventure. What would happen if they took this seriously? Show me what would happen if they took this seriously. Show me what would happen. I'm telling you, you remove all blocks of whatever it was that was fucking with your psyche. A part of your ego did not want to take this seriously because you didn't want to see what you would have to see. But you'll get past it. And what I'm speaking of, this may have to do with the challenge of Gemini siblings energy, that they were in your life to help you with accepting challenges to gain wisdom. You can overcome that energy as far as the betrayal aspect of seeing what people have done. All you have to do is what is proper for you to do. You know what normally stops people from actually going into that next level of seeing what will happen if something was able to change is making that step for themselves. So, for instance, if one person decides to no longer communicate or relocate, that will cause the other person to have to shift. But if people are still staying around each other and nobody is shifting, what do you expect to happen? You know what I'm saying? So, this could be for any dynamic. Basically giving it breathing room. So if you really took this seriously, the way it should pan out, you will be living the greatest, most fulfilled, abundant life. Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. What about this energy of the past, of the home? Cancer energy twice with the Chariot. Move on from it. Yeah. With patience, because these are the exact challenges that you needed to help you with your alchemy. It's exactly what you needed. Every time you said, I wish, or I need this, why don't I have, you activated the next lesson. That keeps leading you to this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me that Ten of Pentacles is just like, you ready for me? You ready for me? You know what I'm saying? Queen of Wands, stepping into your purpose, Aries energy. You know who you are, the I am that I am, full purpose, honesty, love, social, life of the party. But at the same time, moving with authority. You feel me? And wisely. Because you a whole star out here. They just gave me a whole vibe of Young Jeezy. You the star, baby. Now Rick Ross coming through there. Well, I'm not a star. Somebody lied to you, honey. Because they sleep. That's why they lie. They sleep. That's why they lie. So here we go with the Empress and the Emperor. Do we need to pull some more cards to show that ass? What else we got? What else we got going on? Do we need to do this too? Do we need to do this too? With the synchronicities and all that too? Yeah, we need to do that too? Maybe so. Can't get enough. J. Cole right there with that. Okay? The Emperor and the Empress coming out here. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. 22. Look what's out here. Who fucking with this? The Empress is a whole humanitarian healer, and this Emperor is an entire Hierophant. This is big medicine man, medicine woman vibes together. At the top of the deck, Page of Wands. Are you ready? Because it's coming. Within the next 10 weeks, We just got a message earlier within the next 2 months. Within the next 5 days, it may be something you say no to that may be difficult to say no to. And the difficulty I'm getting is a difficulty you may have had in the past to say no to it. As soon as you say no to it, it's basically you signing a new contract to the new life that you want to experience. Let's see, what's this? Page of Wands? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's real solid. It's just the spark you asked for. Just the spark you asked for. Come on now. This ain't nothing. With this in the picture, this 5 of Wands, this 8 of Swords, this ain't nothing. That ain't nothing with this here. That ain't nothing. But when you was going through all of this here, right? You ain't see all of this behind you the whole time. This is your higher self, though. This is your higher self. It's switched between these two quite often. While these were in the background. Okay? On some, yeah, sometimes we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta step back and let you really rock out with your emotions when it comes to your soulmates who comes into your life. And why? Because you're building your chariot piece by piece with these experiences. That's why. Ideally enough, 7/21. This closes out. This chariot and the world card closes out Cancer season, bring you into Leo season, the birth. This chariot and the world card is literal birth. Yeah. Shout out to y'all, for real. Shout out to y'all. Look at that. The tower. What's the tower? What's the tower? Show them the energy of the tower. Because I'm loving towers. I'm loving them towers. If you about that life, you gonna love them towers. If you about evolving, unconditional love, you gonna love them towers. You gonna want that enlightenment. You feel me? You gonna want that awakening. What's the vibe? We got the thinking man. The tower is the thinking man. 46, crystal clear. Seeing things crystal clear. That's the tower moment. Yes, it is. And may you all be seeing things clearer at this moment as well as we reach this point of the reading, for real. May you all be reaching your points of clarity as well. Oh, can we pass to living room? Can we say we pass to the time? The energy of the tower, 4612, the thinking man on the temple path. Give me one more here regarding the tower with thinking man on the temple path. Attachment. Yep. Turning that switch off when it comes to what no longer is in the same alignment to what it is that you're supposed to be doing out here. It's time to move on, for real. Let me see something. $46.12. Attendance, office function, service station, office post, office function, service. There's going to be a tower moment at the office. I'm just saying. There's going to be a tower moment at the office that has to do with attachment. Okay, here we go. Show me one more here regarding this. Attachment, deceit, woman holding the heart. Some of you are in certain positions right now as the eyes of source. I've been picking up on that energy strongly. That's why it's easier for you to tune in and tap into being the observer in certain situations. Like you're literally there to be the eyes of the universe to see who in here doing fuck shit when it comes to, if you're going to be in service to help people, help people. Don't be acting as if you're doing something when your motive is to do something else in a position that you're supposed to be doing a whole nother thing. So, anywho, let's see. Because you'll have certain authority figures that be out here playing and don't realize who the real authority around them. Because the real authority around anybody is having authority of self. And that's what I'm talking about, okay? Your own world. There's a lot going on within this vessel that has to be taken care of before sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So, like that shit about ruling people, that's fucking illusions too, for real. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, healer of the age is. I gotta see this. 525. Architect, master workman, skilled workman. Because it's time for you to build. It's time for you to build. For some of you in here, there's certain things you used to do that you're going to be building. Certain companies you're going to be building. I'm noticing how even for those of you who may be getting aggravated in certain workspaces or things of that nature, there could be something within that environment that you are actually there to create, or facilities of such that you're there to create, and you're just there just to see, what's going on, what has to be changed, what can be done better, what no longer needs to be where it is. You know what I'm saying? So yes, beloved, have an amazing night. So let's see. I'm about to be wrapping up over here soon. Put that in the fridge. Let's get some final messages. You're being asked to be the healer you came to be. I'm also getting there's some new healing modalities you came into this world to create. Let me look at 3651. So therefore, that's what it says. So therefore, this came out. So therefore, walk away from what no longer serves you. And this has to do with anything that you are attached to because of deceit or self-denial. and holding a heart. Some of you are holding lessons for people that you need to walk away from them. Let them go through their own lessons. Don't rob them from, them going through their journey and experiencing their own ins and outs. So therefore, 8 of Cups, walk away from what no longer serves you. Okay, so you're going to be guided to walk towards a certain location here. 10 of Pentacles. That's Mercury and Virgo. You may want to look to see where your Mercury is on your astral chart, on your astrocartography. That could be of significance. This could help. This could be the location where you go that can help you to create or get some rest. Or this is where you go to rejuvenate or transform. Pluto also coming in here too. Then we got the 10 of Cups. I love to see that. Walking away from situations to finally put them to rest so you can enjoy this emotional fulfillment that also comes with material prosperity. I mean, that's it right there. If you're worried about if you walk away from something that you thought was your end all be all, well, because this is what you're walking towards. You're walking towards this. If there's something if there's a decision that you're looking to make when it comes to your freedom and igniting your passion, first and foremost, you're doing this to ignite what you're passionate about. Keep that as a foundation. You're doing this for you and what brings you joy. Every time you step away from that, just know you're stepping away from what brings you joy. All right, beloved. So that's your message for this evening. It was a pleasure. I love you. I will see you on the next.